Good morning, Family First. I wanted to come on today and to lift the ladies up today. Men, any men out there listening, I'm asking you today to take the time and to tell a woman in your life, a sister, a cousin, a girlfriend, a mother, a grandmother, any woman in your life today, I want you to take the time to lift her up. Tell her something special about her, something that she has contributed to you positive. And if you are involved with a woman that is negative and she doesn't make you feel honored, doesn't make you feel valued, then you need to walk away from her. But don't call her out of her name. Don't hit her. Don't be disrespectful to her. Don't talk about her negatively to your children or to your family members. Don't make her look bad in front of your friends. Take the time and lift her up. Some of these young women that you're in relationships with haven't been taught. They haven't had a mother to tell them the things that are appropriate. So many of these women go out in public, they don't know what's appropriate to wear. They don't know what is appropriate to say. They don't know what it's appropriate to do. And they don't oftentimes know what they want. So I'm asking you men today, be patient. Pray for them. You see a young woman that's immodestly dressed, pray for her. You see a young woman that's speaking vulgar, pray for her. I don't say go say anything because that could create a situation. I'm not trying to create any more division. We need balance. I need you men to recognize that maybe many of you feel disrespected and dishonored and feel that women have talked about you so poorly and that everything is imbalanced and unfair and that you just simply do not want to be bothered with women anymore. Please don't take that position. We need, you men need women just like women need you. In order for us to build strong families, communities, societies, nations, we have to honor and love and respect one another. If you've called a woman out of her name, I'm asking you men to take the time to go back to that woman and apologize. And young women, I forgot to mention that to you to apologize to young men, but I want you guys to start apologizing to each other. If you said something inappropriately, and if you've been slandering and talking about each other, stop it. Men, you have the choice. A woman can decide whether she wants to go out with you, but you determine whether you're going to marry her. You determine whether she's going to be the mother of your children. And when you make a decision that is not based upon wisdom, you're just looking at the outside of the package. You're not looking at her family background. You're not looking at her behavior. You're not looking at anything but her behind, her breast, her body. You're only blinded by those physical things. I'm saying, young men, you want a good woman and you want a woman that you can lift up and that you can take home to your mother and can be the mother of your children and that you can feel safe with and loved. I say to you, be more mindful when you're picking. Carry yourself in a way that whatever woman sees you and approaches you, she want to be better. She wants to look better. If you're dressed in a way that is so you know, elegant, that she'll look at you and she'll say, "Oh, that man." It used to be a time when women felt like if a man looked a certain way and they were dressed a certain way, they wouldn't even want to approach him or even think that they could live up to his standard. Now, women think everybody want them. And you know what, men? You've taught them that. Because you pick them, no matter how they look out on the street. They can come out in their pajamas. They can come out in a bonnet. They can come out half naked. And you still run and you select those kind of women. And then you get upset when they turn out to be something totally different. Stop choosing women based upon only her looks. Start vetting them. We hear on the time on the internet all the time. We hear in society what women need to do to be more careful in picking the right men. I'm saying to you men, be more careful in the kind of women that you pick. Be more selective. If you're more selective and you stop picking any and everything to be your woman, your wife, and your girl, then these women will modify their behavior so that they could draw you the right man. But I'm saying to you men today, honor the women in your life. Don't speak negative of them. If it's a woman that's negative and she's causing you headaches, walk away. That's a red flag. You don't need her in your life. That's poison. And it's only going to spread. It's not going to get better. So today I want you to lift up and honor women. Don't call her the B word. Don't try to prevent, doing the things that you know that she needs to be done. Don't try to punish her by withholding funds if you're, in a situation where you're paying child support or whatever. And if you both have an agreement where you're paying child support outside of the court, try to always, meet in a mutual place and be amicable in the exchange of the money or the custody situation. So today, men, I'm asking you, if you felt like you've done everything you can and women are just not even, you don't even want to be bothered, I'm asking you to go and pray for yourself. Ask God to renew your mind, to bring women into your life that will make your experience different and positive so that what you think and feel toward women will be good. I love you guys. I want to see young men, young women, everyone in our family and society growing together, developing, having the right mindset and heart. And I'm saying to you, don't get upset with a woman if all she seems to want is for you to take her out to dinner and spend your money. If she makes you feel as if you are not valued for anything other than your wallet, what she's revealing to you is that she doesn't really have any value for you other than that. And if that's not the kind of woman that you want, none of you should want someone that only wants you for what they can do, what you could do for them. So if that's the case, don't get upset. Don't label all women. Don't put that label of a whore on all women. Don't put that 304 label on all women. Recognize that's what you've run up on is a 304 or whatever. But don't disrespect her. Because, like I said, until all men stop giving women their attention and doing the wrong things, there's going to always be a woman out there that's only trying to get in your pocket and want nothing more. Until all men start doing and acting and setting a standard for women, my I've heard it said over and over again, shame should be returned. We need a time where people are ashamed again. And we do. People are not ashamed of doing anything. But what I want you young men to do is to, pull up those pants, go to your jobs, work, start your businesses, build yourselves, be the kind of man that a woman wants, and then go out there and set a good example of being a good father, a good son, a good businessman, a good leader, a good provider, a good friend. I love you guys, and I know that without this nation, without men, we can't build. Without women, we can't build. So I'm asking you today, lift up the women in your life. Go do something special. Go buy her some flowers, some candy. Tell her she's special. Remember her birthday, you know, make her feel special. Forget about whether she does it for you, but if you feel like you don't want to be gift buying because that's all they expect, then send her a card. Do it the old way. Write her a little note. But find a woman today to lift up. Because if you have daughters, you want your daughters to be lifted up. You want some man in her life to make her feel valued. So today, make women feel valued. Don't objectify them. Don't make them feel like objects. And I know many of you are saying, well, they objectify themselves by the things they do. Let's forget about that. We're trying to solve the problem. And in coming up with a solution, we're not going to talk about or no blaming. Let's do our part. Let's be accountable. Let's be reflective. And let's do what we need to do to get this situation right, where there is not so much animus and division between men and women. Because they know if they keep us divided, we're not going to stand strong. I want to see strong marriages, strong relationships, strong families. I want all of this domestic violence out of our families and communities. And the way we can do that is for men and women to start valuing each other again. So, brothers, I'm asking you to please don't say anything else negative out of your mouth about women. Try to be as positive as you possibly can. And as my mom used to say, if you can't say something good, don't say nothing at all. Sometimes the silence is better. I love you guys, and I just wanted to just come on today to try to set the foundation for our family first and our A to Z and parenting and family building series that will be starting soon. And I just know that we had to start off by giving a tribute to women, men, and then we have to move on. And the next sequence I want to do is going to be on our children. But I want to also, before closing out and saying to you men and lifting up women, I want to lift up mothers today. I want to lift up every woman today. I want to tell you that you're valued, you're important. No matter what you look like, no matter how much money you make, no matter where you live, no matter what color you are, no matter what nation you're in, you're beautiful, you're valuable, and you're special. I want to send this tribute to women today. You are loved, you are special, you are valued. And if you value yourself, the right man will find value in you as well. I love you guys, and I want you to all remember that you are unique, you are genuinely beautiful, and let the beauty, ladies, from the inside of you shine out. Don't let that man remember your cleavage. Let him remember your beautiful smile, your dimples, your hair, your neck. Let him remember something intrinsically beautiful about you and not something external that's so subjective. Love you guys. Have a great day.